never drink. Why?
Today, we're exploring the lives of 9 iconic actors whose struggles with alcohol sent shockwaves through the industry. Number 9. John Barrymore. Imagine a famous actor who was really good at playing serious and emotional roles. People loved watching him on stage and in movies. But underneath that talent, he had a big problem with drinking too much alcohol. It's sad to think about how his amazing skills got smaller because of this problem. It's like a reminder that even very bright stars can have dark times.
That thou dead corse, again in complete steel revisitest us the glimpses of the moon.
Number 8. Judy Garland. Have you ever heard of Judy Garland? She was a movie star and had a voice that made people happy. But her quick rise to fame was mixed with a tough fight against drinking too much. This struggle made her life harder, even though she looked like she had a wonderful life. It's like seeing the difference between her shiny outside and her tough battles inside.
Judy Garland was one of the greatest talents of all time, but her own wishes didn't come true.
Number 7. Richard Burton. Think of Richard Burton as a really great actor who was known for performing Shakespeare's plays and being in movies. Even though he was famous for his talent, he had a big problem with drinking too much alcohol. His life was like a roller coaster, especially with his relationship with Elizabeth Taylor. It's like a picture of how fame and drinking too much can mix up someone's life.
The actor, Richard Burton, who died last Sunday, has been buried in Switzerland. His family and a handful of close friends attended a service at a small church in Séligny, a lakeside village he'd made his home.
Number 6. Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor was a shining star, loved by everyone for her acting. But the pressure of being famous, along with her own struggles, led her to drink too much alcohol. Her story is a bit sad because it shows that even people who are loved by many can have hard times and get trapped in the darkness of addiction. Number 5. Errol Flynn. Imagine Errol Flynn, who acted in adventurous movies and was known for his charm. But when the cameras were off, he had a tough time with drinking and doing things in excess. His life teaches us how being famous and drinking too much can change how things go. It's like a lesson about how someone's life can turn out differently than what they show on screen. Number 4. Ava Gardner. Ava Gardner was really beautiful and had a lot of charm, and she was famous for her acting. But her battle with drinking too much alcohol made her life not so perfect behind the scenes. This shows that even if you're famous and have lots of fans, you can still have problems that hurt you. Number 3. Mickey Rooney. Mickey Rooney started acting when he was a child, and people loved watching him grow up on screen. But his life wasn't all glitz and glamour. He had a tough fight with drinking too much alcohol. His story reminds us that even if you seem to have it all, you can still get caught up in things that hurt you. Number 2. Dennis Hopper. Think of Dennis Hopper as someone who liked to go against the normal way of doing things and loved being creative. But he also had a hard time with alcohol. His journey shows how even people who are really different and creative can struggle with things like drinking too much.
An edgy actor and groundbreaking filmmaker whose tumultuous career spanned a generation has died.
Number 1. Robert Downey Jr. Imagine a story where someone had a lot of problems with addiction like drugs and alcohol. This person was also famous for acting, but after a lot of hard work and getting better, they became a big success again. This teaches us that even if you go through really tough times, you can still make a great comeback with determination. And that's a wrap on our journey into the twists and turns of Hollywood's alcoholic tales. Pretty eye-opening, huh? If you're hungry for more mind-boggling stories, hitting that subscribe button could be your next move. If you have found our video intriguing, hit the like button. Questions, thoughts, or just want to share your take? Don't hesitate and drop a comment and let's keep the conversation going. Let me tell you, we've got a whole lot of stories waiting to be cracked open. Thanks for joining us. Remember, the journey through Hollywood's past is a maze with endless twists and turns to explore. We'll see you guys in the next video.